Meine Damen und Herren, Radio Z 95,8 präsentiert ein Zugabespezial der lokalen Leidenschaften. Die Radio Z Car Session live aus dem Studio 1 am Kopernikusplatz in Nürnberg. Begrüßen Sie mit uns The Great Park!
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for that. This is a song I wrote for my friend of mine called Faye Rieger. And we used to live together and had some trouble, and I wrote this song. It's called Song for Faye. Well, I thought that the winter would do me some good. I thought I could work out the black from the blue, but it hasn't been enough, and away from the dirt she lights fireworks. And a month away and I'm well lost without. I get careless and clumsy and turned upside down, and I shake out a song but it sounds like a curse. She lights fireworks. When I was sleepless in a cold Berlin bed, she would lie next to me and take hold of my head, and she would whisper low, slow kind words. She lights fireworks. And I know what I need and I know what I want, but the two, they are strangers and they do not get along. And if I put them together, someone's gonna get hurt. She lights fireworks. Place where the ground opened up, and I never again want to see her blood, and I cannot sleep with the thought of her hurt. She lights fireworks. And I miss her hellos, then I miss her goodbyes. And when we're apart, she burns bright in my mind. And we are happy, we are torn, and equally worse. She lights fireworks. And we are happy, we are torn, and we are equally worse. She lights fireworks. Vielen Dank. Thank you kindly. It's a happy song. I'm going to play a lot of really very miserable songs here. Or maybe not a lot, but enough miserable songs on this Saturday morning. It's Christmas, apparently, soon. So that's Christmas cheer. I don't know what time you're listening or watching this, but it's quite early here, so I need to warm up things. Let's see if I can play these songs. The song is called The Royal Canal. It's based on... I wrote this after having a dream about another song, and a very famous Irish song called The Banks of the Royal Canal, or The Old Triangle. And I woke up and wrote this song about this other song. Don't understand this song. This is for my friend Johnny Lamb, who does understand this song. down to the Royal Canal, intending to throw in my towel with a bottle and a bucket of stones. I sat there and drank there alone. Things had got quite bad enough. It seemed there was nothing more to be done. I'd left my best with the rest, and then I gave up my ghost to the dead. Well, I clung to that bucket, but yet the bottle was a boy, an old friend. The river, she only knows down, so that's the only way I go now. But there is nowhere to hide out at sea, and that thought, it is a worry to me. And I slept, but I do not know how I dreamt of the song of the Royal Canal. Further apart, and I miss you with all of my heart, and I miss you with all of my heart, and I miss you with all of my heart. I miss you with all of my heart, and I miss you with all of my heart. I miss you with all of my heart, and I miss you with all of my heart. Oh, where's my coffee? Vielen Dank. I hope you listeners and viewers have coffee, if you want coffee. Excuse me. Okay, so I'll just keep on playing these things. Normally I talk a lot in between songs and tell very long stories about everything, and I don't feel that's appropriate right now. Let me try this song. This is a song called Deserter. I don't know the story to this song, but I think of Denmark. It might have... No, not Denmark. Maybe Denmark. I think it has something to do with the trip to Denmark. Well, are we really stuck without power? 3 days from the town. Are the trails and the paths all lost? Well, I cannot find a way out, anything of a payout. The good guys are certainly gone, and we are caught upside down again, right side out again. How do you people get on? 'Cause sometimes the curse is lost in the words, and we don't need a reason to lie, to fight. Deserter, oh deserter, I know it hurts. Stop. That willow bends down where the dead do lie, and their pockets all full of rocks. Deserter, deserter, I know it hurts. Stop. And we're so far from grace, we do this without faith, and the basic idea is all wrong. I tell you, it's all wrong. When I fall on my face, I don't lose anything. It helps to know which way is up. So won't you set 'em up, Joe, and won't you dig me a hole for to climb triumphantly from? 'Cause I don't need a bed and I don't need a chair. I need a table to lay stiff upon. Yeah, I need you at my head and all the rest someplace else, just crying and carrying on. A deserter, deserter, I know it hurts, stop. And that willow bends down where the dead do lie, and their pockets all full of rocks. A deserter, deserter, I know it hurts, stop. And we're so far from grace, we do this without faith, and the basic idea is all wrong, you know, it's all wrong. Well, sometimes I think I've arrived, but I haven't left yet. I never got out of the dark, and I've a rope round my waist and a hand at the door. I make pigeon steps through the park, and so slowly does it, carefully does it. Boys, I know I've been here before. It wasn't any kind of back then, and it was always a mess, and it will be forevermore. Good Lord, deserter, deserter, yeah, I know it hurts, stop. And that willow bends down where the dead do lie, and their pockets all stuffed with rocks. A deserter, deserter, I know it hurts, stop. And we're so far from grace, we do this without faith, and a basic idea is all wrong. We know that it's all wrong. Thank you kindly, you two. I'm here with two people. You can't see them, but you can sometimes hear them clapping. I've got a nice, super nice, quiet audience tonight in Nuremberg. It's really good. Okay, so I can't really shout some songs. Let's try and play something a bit quieter. I'm going to play something that I haven't finished writing yet, just for the fun of it. This sound you can hear is the sound of my book of idiot songs. Okay, this one isn't done, but I want to try it. And if you don't know if something works or not, unless you try it and then you see if it works or not. We kind of learn by doing, don't we? So this is a song that I haven't finished. I don't think this one makes any sense. But I wrote this one on the train up to Sweden a few months ago. I started it on the train up to Sweden. I played a concert up there, and they invited me, and they said they would buy me a plane ticket. And I really like travelling by train everywhere, and I've never been to Sweden before. So I said, no, I'll get a train ticket from Copenhagen. And it was right in the north of Sweden, and it took 11 hours. And it got dark. Well, it gets dark quickly up there. So I was sitting on a train in the dark for about 9 hours. And the worst thing was I had a seat that was facing the wrong way. So, yeah, it wasn't the greatest decision I've ever made. And my friend Johnny Lamb, who I've mentioned already, and I'm going to dedicate all these songs to him because I'm seeing him in a few days and he's playing here. But my friend Johnny Lamb, when he sits on a train, he says that he likes to sit backwards because he says that he can see more when he sits backwards. And I like to sit forwards so that I can see where I'm going. But he says that he sees more of the countryside by facing the wrong way. He's wrong. He says even when I've seen something and it's gone, he's still looking at it. So that means he sees it for longer. And I say to him, yeah, but I see it before you. And he goes, doesn't matter, I can enjoy it for longer. It's a true story. The plane when it hit the lake, I only felt the waves that it made, and with the line drawing near, it's high time to get out of here, to somewhere dry, somewhere safe. Anything in a month. I guess by now you think we're done, 'cause ever since I've been away, it gets harder every day to find the words to tell enough. Brother says he's in need of help, but your mother, she wants it all for herself, and your kindness flows on out, but there's only so much to go about, and we need a little for ourselves. Deaf and all the women dumb, and the boys are making stories up. They say the captain fell in love with a lady like a dove, and the girls all know how that one goes. I was in the north before the fall. I left before the snow and all. And up here the ground is tough, they bury 'em standing up, so their heads are showing when it thaws. Up here the ground is tough, and they bury 'em standing up, so their heads are showing when it thaws. Thanks, guys. Woo! Okay, polite woos. Let me see. Okay, this is good. So that's good. So we've been playing for about 2.5 hours. These songs are very long, aren't they? I mean, I'm trying to play them as quickly as I can. And no, I'm not. Okay. Let's play. All these songs, they do sound the same. I'm trying to disguise that by moving this little guy around and playing the same chords but in a different place on the guitar. Look at that, completely different song. Wow. Yeah, it's amazing. Amazing music. I was just in Holland for a week in Amsterdam. Kind of spent Amsterdam in a very small room on my own, trying to write, and ended up just walking about the city a lot and getting a bit lost. And when I first went to Holland, it was because I wrote this song for a museum in Groningen. They asked me to write a song for a painting, and I wrote this for them. And then they bought me a train ticket. And I went there on a very fast train. And then stood in front of this painting and sang the song. Life carried on, as if nothing had happened. But this is for a painting by Jan Wiegers for the Groningen Museum. Very nice bunch of guys up there. This is called Song for a Coalman. And our heads low and down. I thought that these days had left me now, but all of the rubble and all of the stones remain. And now I miss you so much that I never want to miss you again. Well, we waited all night for the day, and whatever remained, we printed it out and chucked it away. We took sticks from the trees and drew waves from the beach in the soil. Yeah, you put crows into holes and I coughed from my throat to make oil. Then you left for a year and you rode out here, and my father, he said, Stephen, keep clear, but I am careless and slow, and the less that I know now, the better. So let go of my arm, there's been nothing but harm since you met her. So lonely without your comfort about the shape of your face in the streets of this town. But there is nothing we've lost that I cannot still throw away. I am happy without, but I'm precious and proud of our days. Like when we slept in fields, and in the night I dreamt of a fox in the firelight just sitting there, and in the morning all our food had gone, so it was you or him. And I know not which, and I care not how or when, not how or when, not how or when. Down the honest street under feet, and tonight you simply lied to me. And truly my man, truly my friend, the miss you again. Be well and away, I never want to miss you again. Be well and away, I never want to miss you again. Be well and away, I never want to miss you again. Thank you very much, everyone. Those we can and those we cannot see. Okay, so I'll play a couple more, maybe. I think. How are we doing for time? Okay, it's 5:45 in the morning here in Nuremberg. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm just starting to wake up. The sun is almost up. Yeah. Okay, this is a song. I mean, they're all songs, aren't they? But this is another song. When I was away, they closed down the post, the telegram, the wire. When I was away, all the money changed colour. I've no idea what it's worth. When I was away, my friends delivered letters. They asked where I was. When I was away, when I was away, when I was with you. When I was away, I drank Irish whiskey I stole from your father. When I was away, I wandered around, not looking for work. When I was away, well, the trains only stopped when they ran out of diesel. When I was away, when I was away, when I was with you. When I was away, my friends got over me and they married each other. When I was away, well, they say they still miss me. I only think of them now. When I was away, well, I shaved my head so that no one would notice. When I was away, when I was away, when I was with you. When I was away, well, my mother sold the farm and she left the green country. When I was away, my brother had a son and he's a walking by now. When I was away, the church where he was christened collapsed in the winter. When I was away, when I was away, when I was with you. When I was away, they told us to stay inside, but I didn't hear them. When I was away, we were warned of the water, but we didn't know. When I was away, well, my wife took sick and she's growing weaker. When I was away, when I was away, when I was with you. When I was away, when I was away, when I was with you. incredibly happy songs for Christmas. They tell me it's Christmas, so I'm playing all the, I guess it's winter, right? And winter means sort of slow, kind of stay inside, keep warm, dark. Reminisce, that's the word. Reminiscing. Yes. Yeah, try not to do too much of that, but it happens, doesn't it? So I'm going to play one more, if that's okay. Oh, I might play a couple more, because I sort of feel like I should end on something that isn't incredibly sad and really depressing, but probably will anyway, even if I try not to, because it is what it is. Okay, so let's do this. This is a song about being on trains. You might want to turn the, I don't know, maybe this guitar's going to be a bit loud now, I don't know, or people at home just turn your radios actually up, or your computers down or something, I don't know. Well, I was walking my lover back home. We stopped at the old oak to pick up the bones, and she says to me, "You dear, you cannot be true. You cannot be trusted, and I will not marry you." But I'd sold all of my fingers, my thumbs and my toes, and I got me a pocket of silver and gold, and they unrolled my collar from around my neck, and I winked with the one good eye I had left. I said, lover, oh what do you know? I've been 10,000 miles away from our home, and I walk with you now with no ease in my legs, no pleasure to be found here, no spring in my step. And I fixed up a coffin and I nailed down the lid while she hitched up that dress, and I climbed underneath and I laid down there upon the good book, upon the good word, the goods and the goods. Kind when I had to be, taking as much as good folk would allow me. But oh my, why does the blood flow so fine when I'm low on a slow train, stupid with dumb pain, miles from you? I won't leave you again, I swear it. And I know it's not true, but what can one do with a lie but tell it? I know it's not true, but what can one do with a lie but tell it? I know it's not true, but what can one do with a lie but tell it? I know it's not true, but what can one do with a lie but tell it? No, that's great. I really appreciate it. It's nice. It's nice when you make as much noise as you can. I try and make as much noise as I can when I play some of these songs. Okay, well, I think I'll play one more. Thank you for listening or watching, or whatever you're doing. My name is Stephen. I make music as The Great Park. Thank you to the guys here at Radio Z in Nuremberg for inviting me to come and play. I'm actually English, if you haven't got that, but I do live in Nuremberg, and I like it down here. Like everyone else that's English and a musician, I lived in Berlin for some time, but I get a little bit old and not cool enough for that city anymore. Which is not to say that Nuremberg is not cool, but maybe I just don't care about that sort of stuff so much. Anyway, this is a song that I wrote in Nuremberg. I recorded an album here called Kitchen in my kitchen. well, have a good Christmas or whatever you guys do. I don't know. Let's see. This is called Cavalry Coming. Let's fill up the bottle one more time, then you can help me drink. 'Cause good Lord, your lips, they fit me well. When we roll and we stick and we sip, and you're unbuttoned when you arrive and you're out of breath, and you turn me right around. You say, come on and be a gentleman. Well, I don't know how anymore. So take the feathers from the pillow and let's stoke up the fire. Try to heat up this house. Lay your broken hand down upon my tired thigh, and we'll heal as best we can. But if you go, I will follow, and I'll leave again, 'cause each of us has a home. You couldn't say we were together right now, but we don't do this alone. No, we don't. Which way you have walked home before, can you try and forget them all? 'Cause I need you totally lost tomorrow, and they're just where I'll fall. There's no cavalry coming, no help on its way. I don't think there ever was. We were foolish and hit the cold ground running. Now all our tracks are lost. They're all lost. Vielen Dank. Danke euch. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Zugabespezial. Lokale Leidenschaften. Die Radio Z Car Sessions. Live aus den Studios am Kopernikusplatz.